Hi everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. Today I am going to decorate up this metal lantern that I got at Dollar Tree. I figured I'd share with you guys what I'm doing. I'm trying to get my stuff together because in a few more days my fall stuff is just going everywhere. But I got this metal lantern. It was $3. They do have the bigger ones too for $5, but this is the number. I know a lot of people always want the number. You can just pause there if you want that number. But I'm going to do the small one for fall, and I want to use the big one for Christmas, but we're not going to do that one yet. So anyway, we're going to put a whole bunch of stuff in here. I'm not sure exactly what yet. We're kind of going to figure it out as we go. I'm going to use one of these LED emergency candles. You get these are a 2-pack from Dollar Tree. These are in the candle section there, and they just take 2 AAA batteries that you pop right in here like so. And then you just turn it on and off from the bottom. But I'm painting this. It's too white, so I think I'm gonna try and put a little paint on here too and try to dull that down a little bit because it's just really, really, really bright. But I may as well do that here now. That's what we're gonna do first. So I'm gonna take some of this sheepskin home decor chalk paint and a sponge brush and just kind of color this up a little bit. It's just way, way too bright. And I should probably tape that, but I don't know where my masking tape went. We're just going to try to do this. But anyway, we're going to use some of this here. My chalk paint is really thick. I added some water to it, but I've had the giant bottle there for a long time. All right, so I am just going to sponge some of this on here. This is just like a creamy, I don't know, creamy white. It's just really pretty. And I like to sponge it because then it gives it like a little bit of texture. It's not, then you don't, have any like lines from, painting it with a paintbrush. And this is so easy. We're going to try to do this without messing up that top piece too much. But yeah, I'm just going to sponge this on. I'm just going to do 1 coat. I think that'll be fine. You don't want to get it down here on the metal piece on the bottom. But I'm just going to smear some on here, then tap it. It's easier sometimes. And I get it all over my fingers, but that's okay. I never worry about that. I'm always covered in paint. We just got done with the porch outside, and I was paint everywhere, so, yeah. All right, so that's it for that. And I'm going to take a little bit, I don't know if I want to use a little bit of yellow or maybe an orange on that bulb. Don't want too much because you want to be able to see it. All right, that's good enough for that. So we're just going to let that guy sit. Whoops, missed a spot over here. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to maybe set that in there. Will that hold it? Nope. All right, I'm going to have to put the base on it. There we go. And I'm just going to set that aside and let that dry. All right, so now our candle's done. Whoops, it's falling over. I didn't want to jam it in there. All right, please stand up for me. Thank you. Put my sponge brush and some water, and I'll put that paint away here in a moment. All right, now for this, I'm going to use a piece of one of these round styrofoams. These come in a 2-pack at Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to be using one. I already marked this out. I'll show you how I did it as soon as I get some of this wet paint off of me. It's already dried. It is so hot and humid today. It's cloudy, but it's just so humid and yuck. So I figure we'll stay in here and do something. It's supposed to rain later, but not much. Okay, so to get this to fit in here, what I did was I took the little lantern here, and I just took a pen. Let me lower this down just a hair. There we go. And I just marked around it with a pen and made all my little marks as a square. And then I took a ruler from corner to corner to find the center. And then I I can't use that because I just put paint on there. To make the hole, I just took this little guy here and found the center here and then just pushed it right through, and then I just trimmed the rest of it out with I use my handy dandy old broken kitchen knife, steak knife, but you could use like a little utility knife or whatever, and then just cut that out of there. So then this I want underneath. I'm going to glue this to the bottom, and then that's going to be in there so you can take your candle in and out, turn it on and off. And maybe I can even get that to glue in there so I can leave that base part in and just twist it on and off. We'll see. I'm not sure. We're going to figure this out as we go. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take my steak knife here and actually cut. I'm going to pause this because that's a horrible sound when you're cutting this. And I'm just going to do it like inside those lines so it'll fit in there better. So let me go ahead and cut those lines off and I'll be right back. Alright, I got that cut out. It's easy. These things cut so easy because they're not very thick. So now we are just going to, now you can hot glue this if you want to. I don't really want to hot glue too much because I'm probably going to take this apart again for Christmas. So you're going to stick your styrofoam in there. I'm going to take my little piece, put that through that little hole that we have there. So that's on the bottom. And then we're going to, hopefully this fits good. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And then right there is your, whoops, little spot where you'll put your candle in and out. But I want to see if I can glue that because I really don't want to take that base in and out because that's kind of going to be a pain once it's all decorated nice. And my candle's leaning on something. Get up there. There, stay. It's probably going to, I'm probably going to, it keeps falling over. Well, those little holders don't hold very well there at the bottom, do they, in case of an emergency? Sorry, it's falling over on me. But anyway, that's going to be that. So then I am going to put my candle in there once it's done. It's going to be a waiting game here today. Not for you guys. It'll only be like 2 seconds. But I just have a bunch of things here. I don't know what I'm using. What are these? These are eucalyptus. We got a bunch of flowers and these little pumpkins. I thought they would be cute if I can get one to fit in there. I think I have even a smaller one. This came off of one of the picks too from Dollar Tree. That's probably a better size. I have leaves. I think these may be too big. I'm not sure yet. See us kind of as we go here. I've got all kinds of like mini mums over here that I gotta pull out. I mean, just all kinds of things. But first we got to wait for that candle to dry. And I'll probably get out my heat gun and do that because it's so humid it may not dry for years. So as soon as that's dried, we're going to come back and we're going to start adding all of our pretty decorations. Alright, I'm still waiting for that thing to dry. I made a big mistake. Rookie mistake here. When you have this nice smooth plastic, always take like a piece of sandpaper, rough this up, just go around it and rough it up real good so your paint has something to stick to. I know that. I do it all the time. And for some reason, I just forgot to do that step. It only takes a couple seconds. I always go 2 different directions. I sand it up, go this way, and then your paint has something to grip onto. I did not do that with that one, and guess what? My paint's peeling off. So I'm going to have to repaint this one after, but we're just going to go with the one that I have over here. See what it's doing. It's peeling off. And that's my fault for not doing this step. Whatever. You know, we all make mistakes. Could have edited that out, but I'm not gonna, just so you guys know what it looks like when you don't do it. But anyway, there we go. I have that all sanded up, so I will repaint this one after. We'll just go with that one for now. On the top of the candle, I did take some of this apple barrel matte acrylic in the color of King's Gold. You could use any color. And I figured maybe that'll, I want to see what this looks like. We'll make this can, see my paint's all peeling off. I could cry. I'll just get all that paint off and sand it. I can still use it for something else. But I want to see. Oh yeah, that looks much better with the yellow. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell the difference on camera. It still looks really bright, but it is a nice yellow color now. So I like that much better. Okay, so that part did work. Let me set this guy over there to finish drying. So I tried to touch it up a little bit, but it's still peeling off because I did not sand it. Okay, anywho. Now I'm going to start working on this here. I'm going to take some of these leaves here, and you get these in a bag at Dollar Tree, and it's that, and you always get extra. There are so many extra leaves in this bag because these all stick together. So you get a ton of leaves because I don't know how many other ones. I think I got most of them peeled apart now, but a lot of them were doubled. Is this one double? No. All right, anyway, I'm going to take these leaves and I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue on here, not too much. And I'm going to kind of wiggle this down in here like this. So that'll stick there. Now this is going to be the front of my lantern because I have my little handle here and I have it flipped back. And I put a little piece, I take like these things, I pop these things off all the time. You end up with a bunch of these little wires. So I just cut a piece of this wire off and stuck in this little pumpkin here. And he is going to go right here in the center. Not so it doesn't obstruct my little candle at all, but that's going to be right there. Isn't that cute? And then I'm going to take this other leaf and try to wiggle that under there, which I could have done first, but you know I didn't. But anyway, there we go. So that little leaf will be there. And this is just mainly, it's going to cover up all that white styrofoam. And then I'm just going to go all the way around with these leaves, just on this very outside, because I want to leave a lot of room to put my flowers. So this one can stick out that way. Let's get up here. No, I want you to stay like that, because we got to get that styrofoam covered up. And I'm just going to alternate with these different leaves here, however you want to do it. You could add more pumpkins in here if you want to. I'm just going to put that one in the front. I think that's going to be plenty there. Stick down. And then just, I like these red ones. There's not very many of these red ones in this package. I think that's the last one, so we're going to have to do something different in the back. So we're going to put one here. Towards the edge, so you still have plenty of room in there to stick our flowers in. Yep, see, here's another one. They're all stuck together. There, now that covers up that styrofoam all the way around the edge. And I don't know what, I guess I'm going to have to, well, maybe I'll do one of these and one of these yellow ones back here. See, I think this one's doubled too. Yep, see, you get extras. Alright, so I'm going to go put this one over here, since I have one of those over there on the edge. And then we'll stick this little guy over here. And there you go. You can't see any of that styrofoam going around the edge. Now for these little mini mums and things, I had to get a little creative with these because they are very, very, very tall. And where is one that I did not cut yet? Did I cut them all? I cut them all. Well, let me grab one out of the basket here. Show you what they look like. See, these are very, very tall, and I don't want them that tall. So what I did was I just popped these off, and then this wire here that they come from, I just stuck it back on a piece of this wire, and then just cut that off however long you want it. And that way, these will sit down in there better. So that's what I did with all of these. I just cut them off and put them on a wire. Alright, so now I kind of need my candle in there. Yes, I do. Alright, let's see if we can get that stuck in there. Put you on here. I don't have the batteries in it right now, so it's not going to light up. Alright, so that's going to sit right in there. There's our pretty, pretty candle. And then that way I can see exactly where I want all these little things to go. They have so many pretty colors of these little mini mums. But these are just going to get stuck in here around our pumpkin. And you don't need a lot to do this, to make this really pretty. I mean, you can add as much or as little as you want, but seriously, it's not going to take much at all to kind of fill this in. Stick that one there. Now this one might be a little bit too long yet. Look how pretty. I love the fall colors. This is too long too. We're just going to put these in around here to hide where our, I got too many of the same color here. Well, you know what, let's put a couple in. I want to put let's see. I did want to put some of these in the back here of this candle. See how that looks. I don't know if I like it or not. Maybe just because it's not sitting straight. Let's see. Yeah, I do kind of like that around the candle. All right, so that's going to go in the back. See how I put that one in right here. And then I have this one that has 2 on it. I don't know if that'll... I might just do the rest of it here. So we'll see. If we don't like it, we can take it back out. And you can turn them around. That's why I like fake flowers, because, you know, you can yank them around, turn them around, have them go whichever way you want them to. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's not sitting nice. You want to curl over. Well, I don't know. That's not too bad. It looks kind of nice. What do you think? With those sticking up in there. You have the little height behind the candle there. Yeah, I think that looks pretty. All right, we're going to leave it be. Now I need one more back here to cover up that bare spot. There we go. And now you don't see any of the styrofoam. And let me take this out because I want to put the battery back in it, because that's just silly. Get them out of there. All right, so let's put our batteries in so we can see how that looks. And then I'm going to decide whether or not I want to put a bow up here on the top. I'm not sure. So let's put these back in. We're going to light it up. Stick that right back in the hole there. I need a little more paint on the top of that, I believe. But look how pretty. Oh, you're pretty, pretty, pretty. And I mean, it took nothing. You guys saw it was like hardly anything. I even have more here than I thought I was going to use. I mean, you could add more to stick up higher here, like a pumpkin. I would have to cut a longer stem now, but you could if you wanted more. But I think that's plenty. I really don't think it needs any more in there. So yeah. All right, now for the bow thing, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, so I took a piece of this ribbon here, and I did have a bigger ribbon. Where is it? I made a bow. It's too big. I don't think that goes with this. It may. I mean, if you like a big bow, I think that would look pretty. But I think I'm just going to go with this simple little bow on top. Or you can go with no bow at all. That's up to you. But let's just glue it on there. I'll show you how I made the bow. It's nothing special. I just pretty much did it like the way you would tie your shoes. And you can just pop that right off, because, you know, the hot glue is easy to get off of this metal. There we have that. Yeah, all I did to make this bow was I just took a piece of the ribbon and I fold it here. I always loop it around my thumb and then pull that, tuck that through there, and there you go. You have your perfect little bow. Like I said, nothing special. Then you can adjust it how big you want it. And that is that. So there you go. Very easy peasy. I love easy peasy. So I'm not going to waste that ribbon. But yeah, I think the big ribbon, I mean, you could put something else up there or nothing at all, and there's a nice glue web. But yeah, I think that came out pretty. So that is all I'm going to do with my little lantern. I can't wait to do the bigger one for Christmas, because I think I can fit a lot more stuff in there. I'm going to use one of the bigger candles for that from Dollar Tree. They have these flameless candles, because I have to use flameless candles all over my house because of my birds. But yeah, that is it. I will clean this up. I'll take a picture of this and I will put it at the end of the video. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all next time. Have a great day, everyone.